I mean, how is that set up? Because I know.
Yeah. Well, it's different because it's just like I have a writing partner, producer, and it's like me and him kind of doing everything, playing everything. Because a lot of these instruments that you're going to hear and that you hear on a lot of people's albums, they're not real musicians. They're plugins, and so you're on a keyboard playing on the keyboard like a drum sound, or you're playing like an electric guitar sound, but you're doing it on a piano because it's connected through MIDI into Logic or Pro Tools, whatever you're using. And so the live piece is totally different because it's like, all right, I could either hire some people and have them play behind me, or I can play through with backtracks, and I can play like a lot of times um, like Owl City, right? Like his music, it's a full band, right? But when he plays out, it's just him with a backing tracks. So what do I want to do? I mean, obviously, I'd love to have real musicians and do it in maybe like a more stripped down kind of different vibe way. And I think, and I'll be playing some shows this summer. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's gonna be exciting.
I mean, just seeing their reaction is gonna be everything.
it will be good.
Are you more concerned about how people are going to be receptive to it, or are you just like, hey, this is my music no matter what?
Well, it's a good question because my older stuff is I listen back and I'm really proud of it. And I think it's great, but it sounds a little dated. And so as you've noticed with music, it's becoming a little bit more like the synth stuff and like the kind of club sound and the heavy bass, kind of almost like house or techno. You know, does that make sense?
We were talking
like,
about the TikTok thing.
Yeah, like that vibe, that whole kind of sound
Yeah.
is so in right now. And so I kind of did some of that with this new stuff instead of sounding like 2008, Drops of Jupiter, right? Like that stuff's great. Those are good songs, but like it's kind of not what people want to hear right now. So it's more in that vibe.
That's wild. See, I'm stuck in that old fashioned.
Same. Yeah.
Drops of
It's
Jupiter,
it's
like
all the best.
bro. I still listen to that song at least every 3 days. You know what I mean?
It's a good thing. It's just your vibe. Like, is this working out music? Is this going to the club music? Is this in the car music? It's kind of like, what's your niche?
Well, for sure.